were in here and we were talking, Adam, and we were talking about her first game and how it wasn't going to be, I don't know who was it. I might have been you, Adam. I was like, it's not going to be packed and it's going to keep on going. Did you guys see the audience when she got bumped? That shit is packed. She is making a change.
Record-breaking attendance.
Record-breaking. Yeah. And I hate this. Guys, they always go to freaking race because she's white. No, she's nasty. The same thing with Eminem when you see people that are like, I'm not going to put him in the top 10. What are you, nuts? Eminem, I don't give a shit about his color. He is nasty lyrically. So you can't, again, with the race situation, it's like, by the way, this girl has pumped life into the WNBA, which nobody was talking about the WNBA just in a joking manner. She has made the WNBA and they hate it. What's the girl, PBD, the #1 draft of last year? Was it last year?
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese was talking crap about her. She's like, it's not just her. What about me? The most selfish interview. You have that one, Rob? I think I might have sent it to you.
Crazy.
I actually did. She's pissed off because they're not. She's like, it's not just about one player. It's about me too. And it's like, wait, time out. Nobody. I haven't even seen it. This is the aftermath.
Started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, like, yeah, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Well, technically, no, because that's BS.
You know what? You got to see the way she walks to Rob. While he's saying his stuff, find a clip that I just.
Because think about PBD. You know what she did when the girl got elbowed? Yeah. She's cheering and celebrating. That's why they're gonna talk about you. They're talking about the girl, that white bitch that is nasty. They're only talking about. By the way, have you even thought of any WNBA game in the past?
Never.
Especially with this girl.
Watch the way she walks. This may change your mind. Just be patient. Just watch
this one.
What the fuck is going on here, man?
That's her.
That's how I walk when I have high heels when I'm doing sketches as a trans. All right. That's how I walk.
I'm just going
wow.
There you go, Governor of
What
Florida.
are you going to do, Adam?
Wow.
Go ahead,
Governor, that was a good one, Tom. Governor of Florida. It's actually funny. I've just been biding my time out here. Guys, enjoy the next few days of giving a F about the WNBA. I'm going to let you guys in on a dirty little secret. This company, this corporation called the WNBA is not profitable. They don't make money. They've never made money. They're fully subsidized by their daddy, the NBA. The NBA generates $10 billion a year, and they basically give tzedakah or tithing to the WNBA. They say, all right, you're doing good. And I'm all for girls doing their thing, playing sports, okay. But they don't put what you call at the big event butts in seats. And I get they're shoving Caitlin Clark down people's throats because she's a cash cow. Great, they're gonna market the hell out of this white chick. That's whatever she is. She puts the ball in the hole. But don't get it twisted. Nobody cares about the WNBA. Nobody watches the WNBA. I challenge any one of you to name 5 players who play in the WNBA.
I don't know the 5 teams.
There you go.
I don't even know the team.
What team does Caitlin Clark even play for?
What's your point, though, bro? And by
My
the way,
point is, this is all fabricated. This is all bullshit.
Yeah.
The fact that we're even talking about, I respect it. It's a non-story. She's in the greater context of sports, she's a nobody.
You really think?
Enjoy her shine right now.
You don't. But, Adam,
but this is a non-story.
So you don't think she?
So I know you guys heard that last part, and he said in the greater things of sports, pretty much like Caitlin Clark's a nobody. This is how a lot of men feel and used to feel before Caitlin Clark started putting those numbers on the board, those analytics on the board. Obviously, these are businessmen here, right? They want to hear numbers. So once they hear those Caitlin Clark numbers, things quickly change in their conversations. But this is just to show you how men used to think about the sports, especially about women's sports. Kind of joking, clowning on Reese. This is how people really feel about Angel Reese. You guys want to get outside the Twitter world. Let's get into the real world. This is really how men and people really feel. Things have changed more so for Caitlin Clark because they see what she's doing. She's a hooper. She's a baller. She can play basketball. She's breaking records left and right, and she's putting butts in the seat. She's breaking viewerships. She's making teams go to higher, different, bigger arenas, NBA arenas. merchandise sales, beer sales. All analytics and everything she's done for Indiana and the WNBA. She has earned their respect. 100%. So let's continue. This is a little bit of an older clip, but let's continue.
She has literally put life into WNBA. Yeah, we're talking about it right now, but I don't think she's going anywhere. And I think she is going to literally turn this thing around. Not because of the stupid controversial bump, but bro, people are selling out to watch this girl play.
Look, people love celebrity, and they love to watch achievement, and they love to see these new personalities. You know, when I was in high school, you know, I ran cross country.
Yes.
I was not a starter on the team. I was not there, but I really appreciated
You gave me linebacker vibes.
I thought so too, Ricky. I thought he was in the locker room bullying people.
Thank you very much. But let me tell you something, what I love. Do you remember Carl Lewis and FloJo?
Yes.
It caused everybody to be interested in track and field. I loved watching track and field on TV. I loved watching the relay. I loved watching, 1,500 meters. People thought it was boring, but there was personalities of FloJo and Carl Lewis brought audience to it. Men's swimming. Look what Michael Phelps did. We were suddenly interested. Is Michael Phelps going to break another record? Every now and then, these wonderful athletes that also have these sparkling personalities cause you to be interested in a sport you wouldn't normally be interested in. Why can't we celebrate the achievement of an athlete rather than saying, oh, this is going to come and go, says Adam, because the WNBA, is losing money. It is subsidized by the NBA. It is not really watched by people. It's not. Why not celebrate the fact that there's some lift that's coming here,
Tom,
and you got somebody doing.
You got somebody over there putting you in check, my brother. Why not support it? Which he does now, guys. Like I said, this is an older video. He got checked, and he got humbled real quick after he saw those numbers Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever were pulling in. Real quick.
Doing it.
Let me show something before you react to it. Rob, just go to what I just sent you, Rob. Go zoom in real quick. Okay, so check this out. This is major golf TV rating history, okay?
Golf.
Masters to the left, PGA, US Open, British.
Yeah, let's go see what happened in 1999.
Let's focus on Masters, okay? Look what numbers you see, 9.5, 5.6 million. No one's really watching it, right? 10.8, 13 million. Okay, now go all the way down. Tom, we got it, Tom. Glad you're directing here. Go to the first year where he comes in.
2001.
1997. Bingo.
Oh!
20.3 million. It goes up from 12.4 to 20.3 million. What's the point here? One person can change the game, and Tiger.
Is that when Tiger came in?
That's when Tiger came in.
Well, he brought a whole new audience.
He brought a whole new audience.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Caitlin Clark is doing. So how many people did he make rich? By the way, if you ask me, pre-1997, how many golfers I knew? The only reason I knew Lee Trevino is because he was the most expensive golf cart. It's the only reason. I've never watched Lee Trevino play.
Yeah.
I had his golf cart, and everybody would brag about it. And he had I'm telling you.
Lee Trevino.
And then he joins. He gets into it. You're like, what is this all about?
hats are
You had
cold.
Middle Easterns on the freaking golf course. They don't belong on a golf course.
But they were hanging on the sand.
Yeah.
They were in the sand the
They were
whole time.
spending time on the sand, having like some real nice coffee and stuff. But, well, what's the point? I think what Kate, by the way, I still haven't watched the game. So your point, the fact that I haven't watched it, I haven't watched it. The only thing I'm curious about, which you said, when we had the conversation a couple months ago, guys, she's going to make nothing. She's going to make the minimum wage. Great.
She makes $73,000 a year, but her contract from Nike.
But it's going to change. It's going to change because they had more people go to a Los Angeles Sparks game this year than the Lakers. There was more people attending a Sparks game this year than Lakers. Did you hear about this? When you get people butts in seats, pay for people changes, cash flow changes. So you're right. But there's one thing that she does that's duplicatable. Okay? So check this out. To me, it's not just shoots the ball. Who's the most, who in the last 10 years, let's not even say 10 years. What year are we? 2024? In the 2010 to 2019, that decade, okay, who was the most exciting player to watch in the NBA?
And what decade was it?
From 2010-11 to
Jordan.
2020.
Kobe.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe.
LeBron.
You know who I would say, to me, number one?
From 2010?
Exciting?
Steph Curry.
Oh, yeah. Steph
Let me
Curry,
tell
yeah,
you.
Steph Curry,
Let me
yeah.
tell you. Honestly,
Definitely not,
I'm telling
brother.
you, because Steph was doing something that seemed
Curry's up there, but
impossible. LeBron is 6'8",
I'll give anything to
You're
watch
like, okay,
Cole play
that
again.
makes sense. Are you telling me this guy's shooting the ball, turning around, and walking off? What is this all about? He did it in the All-Star game, and he walks off. And then Nick Young tried to do it, and it didn't go in. I think John Wall tried to do it. He couldn't go.
PBD, I never cut you. I'm going to cut you off. You see what you just did there?
What?
You just named 6 NBA players without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
John Wall did this,
No, but
and then
that's
Nick Young
not-
did that.
that's not
Swaggy P.
What I'm saying to you is,
Yes.
I'm making the case study of Steph. Well, not Steph. I'm sorry, Caitlyn.
He's
with Tiger.
relatable.
And all I'm saying to you
Yes.
is, you related to Tiger. Military, like military daddy. Like, okay, you related to like, are you kidding me? You're not supposed to be this big person that can. This is that duplicatable, and then you're this electrifying. No, within 3, 6, 12 months, we're gonna see if this is just a fluke or if it's real or not.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay.
We're 100% on the same page there. I'm with you, 100%. The best clip of what I thought who gave the best feedback on this Caitlin Clark thing, and it's so evergreen to every industry. Go to Vitae.
And I think this is pretty interesting too, right here, what he's gonna show. This clip, I did just see it on TikTok, and it did make sense. And I'm like, wow, I was gonna do a video to it. I might not. I might just so I can see a full breakdown of the podcast, but it's gonna be Matt Barnes pretty much talking about Caitlin Clark and what's going on with her teammates not having her back, and calling out some players and calling out the organization, man. Just this is real smoke right here.
Payments. Actually, matter of fact, I think I texted it to you. Go to Vitaement's Twitter account.
Let me see if
If
we
you
can,
can go right there, here. Watch what he said.
Cheap shot it against the sky. I mean, throughout the season, she's been getting beat up. Hard screens, elbows, knocked down. It is what it is. She's not
Love
the
what she
first.
says.
She won't be the last. My issue and my question is, where the fuck are her teammates at?
Yes.
Where y'all at?
There
Where the
you
rest
go.
of the Indiana Fever at? I've seen a couple girls smirk when she's got knocked down, half-assed to pick her up. Like, y'all supposed to protect the asset, protect the star. And all this is the team. She's the star. You always protect your star. I was someone who protected the stars.
That's right.
I fuck with Kobe, CP, Blake. List goes on. It's
And
going to
he
be a
was.
problem.
I
You're
love
supposed
it.
to
Yeah,
be a
he
family.
was.
And you wonder why you sit at the bottom of the league right now is because y'all don't protect the
Calls out the
man.
coach as
Coach
well.
don't do shit about it.
Look at
Players
this.
don't do shit about it. Y'all
Bingo.
should be ashamed of it. But the rest of the league is going to continue to test her.
The
And that's what they're
best
supposed
clip
to do.
I've seen
They got
from
a
everybody
fucking
was
job to
Matt
have her
Barnes.
back
Good
and have
for
each
you.
other's
Good
back.
job,
I'm
Matt.
with you.
Yeah, I agree.
He also protects his wife.
you know-
Didn't he drive 2 hours one night to beat the crap out of Derek Fisher?
Oh.
He also
you had
protects
to
his
go
wife.
there.
You had to, Tom. That's my boy.
Speaking of protecting Kobe.
So let's talk about it, man. That's true. What Matt Barnes is saying, hopefully this year, I think things will change. They got a lot of girls on this team this year. Sophie Cunningham, that's all you need to say. Lexi Hall, not Lexi Hall. Sophie Cunningham, DeWanna Bonner, that's all you need to say. Sydney Colston, right? So the whole situation with this is Caitlin Clark was coming into the league. The hype was there. We all knew it, but this is truly how men felt. They didn't respect the women's game. They thought it was just a hype train. They thought it was a fluke. Caitlin Clark turned out to be the real thing, and now they got huge respect for her. I'll do some other videos, and these guys are pretty funny guys, man. When they break it down, they go straight forward, very raw and uncut, no filter, and they just debate. So the Caitlin Clark situation, look, she's the biggest in sports, and she's earned a lot of respect. So that's really all we got. I think now they're gonna drift on. No, you know what? We can finish out for you guys. I got you, but we're gonna skip past this part.
Close. Circle back to me in a year on Caitlin Clark. Ain't nobody gonna be talking about this girl because the sizzle will be gone. She's a rookie. She's hot. She's new. Oh my God. By the way, it's summer. What?
So listen to that one more time.
And I always say, circle back to me in a year and let me know how this club is doing. 80% of the clubs will close. Circle back to me in a year on Caitlin Clark. Ain't nobody gonna be talking about this girl because the sizzle will be gone. She's a rookie. She's hot. She's new. Oh my God. By the way, it's summer. What
I gotta
sports are
clip
going on
this.
right now? There's a week until the NBA finals start. There's nothing going on in the NBA. The Olympics are gonna start in the next few months. WNBA season won't be there. When NFL starts, MLB playoff starts, this won't be a thing. So that's great. Enjoy it now. That's all I'm saying. Appreciate it now. You talk about zombie companies all the time, Pat. They're just keeping them afloat. They're not making any money. How long are we going to do this? How long is this sustainable? Let them fail. They're not going to let the WNBA fail because NBA makes all the money. They're going to DEI this woke agenda all over these females making layups while the NBA players are dunking on people. So enjoy it now. I'm just not a believer that this is sustainable long term.
Listen,
I'm telling you, this is how they felt. This is how men really felt. He's not the only one, I'm telling you. And like I said, it was all proved wrong.
The money.
You know what the market loves? So let me ask you. This is just to everybody, open-ended. Why do you think it's doing well? I think it's one word. I'm telling you. Why did Tiger do well? And he brought all these eyeballs to golf. Why is Caitlyn doing well?
Hype.
It's truly one word.
Hype.
I don't. Okay, so that's fine, but I don't think that's the main word for me. But let's say hype is one. Because, by the way, the reason why I don't think it's just hype, all-time scoring leader in Iowa, one person takes it to the finals. She loses, but they had nobody else. And she scored more points in college than Pistol Pete Maravich, who he died in an interesting way. Yeah, so why do you think it's happening? Why do you think it's happening?
You're picking one word. One word.
One word.
Is
DEI.
Is it race?
No.
Wokeness.
Is it race?
No.
Stats.
Feminism.
No.
Progressive.
It's one word to me, and it's underdog. I'm telling you. I'm telling you because to me, it's like people want to see the underdog give what? The middle finger.
Yeah.
What is like even Trump? You were like, dude, this guy's not supposed to be a president.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're saying Hillary's supposed to be, Romney's supposed to be, all of these. You're not supposed to be. America is obsessed with the freaking underdog. It's called capitalism.
PBD, I've never disagreed with you more.
Why?
On all our arguments in 4 years, I fight with Ricky less than I'm fighting with you right now.
I think you have the hots for king.
PBD, there's certain
I think
universal
that's what it is.
truths, and I will never back
Tell
down
me.
on this.
What?
Women are beauty objects, men are success objects. Ain't nobody give a shit about lesbians playing basketball. I'm sorry.
She's a lesbian?
Nah.
By the way, can you verify this? We can't
I don't
say
know
that.
what she
think
is.
so.
I'm not saying she is. I'm not
I don't
saying
think
she is.
so. But
Allegedly,
can
maybe
I-
she likes some dudes. I'm just saying there's a high likelihood, allegedly, that they're all
I come yesterday.
dating each other.
I come home yesterday with Papa and Dylan are watching.
All right. Hold on. What?
Yeah.
What do you think they're watching?
Baywatch.
Freaking tennis.
Tennis. Got it. So we're not going to talk about this. That's how he feels. There you have it right there. That's how he feels. Things have changed. But look, the whole Caitlin Clark situation turned out to be a huge success. Yeah, she was the underdog. She did go to Iowa. She didn't take the easy way out. She didn't go to the UConn, the big school. She went to Iowa, man. And she made a name for herself. She wasn't supposed to go win all those titles, the Big Ten tournaments. She wasn't supposed to go to the finals, Final Four. She wasn't supposed to go to she wasn't supposed to do any of that. Not at Iowa. And you guys know that. Let's be honest. Like, let's really be honest now. Caitlin Clark breaking records left and right in the W. Nobody expected her to do that. Underdog. They all said it. There's going to be an adjustment, and she's not going to dominate the league, and she's going to have to get used to the physicality and all these things, which is fine. Looked like she had a perfect year to me. Perfectly fine year to me. And 2.0, Caitlin Clark 2.0 is on the way, so expect big things from her going into 2025. So if you thought she was doing something last year, with that team, wait till you see what they're going to do this year. So Matt Barnes was right, though, and I think they've addressed all areas. Coach wasn't doing anything. Coach Stephanie White is going to stick up for Caitlin Clark and the rest of the girls. Teammates weren't stepping up. Oh, you got girls now. So there's going to be a lot of things. If the refs can get it together, there was some BS going on last year with the refs. So hopefully they can keep themselves together this year. We're going to say that. Give us the fair calls. Make everything fair. But besides that, man, I ain't got much else to say. I got some more videos coming out. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button on this channel. I'll get back to you guys on the next one, and I'm out.